Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I literally just ended the last one, so if you need to catch up, feel free to go watch the last one. I am currently reading Powerless and I'm only 2% in. I don't know what my deal is, but I have not been able to read, probably because I just am watching other people's vlogs, as you can see. But I need to get back into reading. I feel like my mental health is just so much better when I'm reading. And I've switched to my little mini Kindle because I feel like sometimes you have to switch it up. Like I was trying to read it with a paper copy, with a hard copy, because it's so pretty. But I think that I'm going to try reading on my little mini Kindle. I might take this on a little adventure. I might go read at the gym for a little bit. I saw someone reading at the gym yesterday while they were walking on the treadmill, and they really inspired me, although I do not know how people read and walk on the treadmill at a very high speed. Like I can do a low speed, but this girl, I was so impressed by her. She was like basically running, and my eyes would not be able to stick with the line of text while I was reading that, while I was running that fast. So if you are one of those people, I don't know how you do it, but I can definitely go walk at a slower speed and read. So I think I'm going to do that. I've also switched to dark mode, which seems like dark mode is a way for me to kind of like get out of a little bit of a slump. So here we go. Let's try and get a little caught up on reading. I did lose my Kindle streak. I talked about that at the end of the last vlog. So I'm starting over from scratch. Today will be my day one. If you don't know what that is, like Kindle tracks your reading, and I had like over 100 days in a row that I have been reading on my Kindle, which they really get you with, because I don't know if anyone is competitive like I am. I want to just continue to beat my streak every single day, every single week. So we're starting over. It's gonna be okay. Sometimes things happen, but we're getting back into the groove of things. See, the reason I've been trying to power through the hardcover version is because, no pun intended, powerless. Okay, sorry, that was a bad joke. Is because I have this that I feel like would go really well with this, and so I wanted to kind of annotate it, but I think it's getting in the way of me reading the story, so I might have to go back and do that. Also, if you're new here, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Summer. I do reading vlogs. I talk a lot about Kindles, and I just kind of show you my life and what I'm reading. So thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and please consider liking this video at the end if you enjoy the content. So let's try and get out of this little reading slump. Also, I don't know if you've seen this, but Sarah A. Parker's book, When the Moon Hatched, got picked up by a publisher. So it's going to have an audiobook, which is so exciting. And this is the, I think, I want to say indie published version, which is like, it's so pretty. And I love it so much. But now there's a new version that's come out that's even shinier, and it's a little different. I know it's going to match the rest of the series, so I'm going to have a non-matching series when I eventually read this. If you guys have read this one, please let me know what you thought. Does anyone else procrastinate going to the gym? Sometimes I just feel like I have to like force myself into it. So I'm prepping, like once I go, I'm happy that I'm there, but like in the whole preparation time is what really gets me. Like I even vacuumed. I cleaned out my entire dishwasher to somehow avoid getting ready to go to the gym. So sometimes you have to force yourself to get ready. And I know that if I put this in my water bottle, then I'm gonna feel like I need to go. So I'm prepping some of this for when I get home, because I like to have a protein shake when I get home, because sometimes when I come home from the gym, I'm starving, and then I eat everything in the fridge and then I feel sick. So it's nice to have something kind of healthy, protein filled for when I get back as kind of like a little snack, and then I make dinner or whatever meal's coming up next. But this is the yummiest. It is sour gummy flavored, and I just put some of this in my water. Sometimes I do a whole scoop, sometimes I do a half scoop, but it just kind of makes my water taste a little bit better. It gives me some BCAAs, which are basically, well, it's more complicated than that, and I'm sure like I am not a health and fitness expert, but essentially it just helps your muscles recover a little bit, like electrolytes, that kind of a thing. So I'm gonna put some of that in here, and then I'm gonna get ready for the gym and actually force myself out the door. And also, if you're one of those people that just doesn't really love the taste of water, like I know that sounds really weird, but I have some friends who just don't like the taste of plain water. This really just gives it like a little bit of flavor and makes it nice and refreshing. I'll link this below in case you're interested. This is not sponsored. Okay, just filled it up. This lid totally got ruined by the dishwasher, but that's okay. I still love this water bottle. Okay, now we just have to go get ready and head out the door. Actually, funny story, I was putting this back and then I realized I want to tell you guys this story. Well, it's not really that fun of a story, but do not mix these up. They look nearly the same, and when you're kind of tired or you're not paying attention, it's hard to tell the difference. So this one is for like muscle recovery. This one is pre-workout and has so much caffeine in it. So if you accidentally mix them up, you're going to be having a little bit of a panic attack, as I did. So make sure that you get the correct thing because their labels look very similar. Okay, walking back to the car. So far, this is very like Fourth Wing meets Hunger Games meets Heartless Hunter, and I'm loving it. After you've read Bride.
Fate, Inked in Blood, didn't you finish it?
I DNF'd that. There's so many hockey romances now.
I know. This one was not good.
And then over here, I feel like there's literally just books that are on Kindle.
They're what?
All of these are just on Kindle Unlimited, pretty much.
Have you read like the Twisted Hate Twisted?
No, I haven't read that one, but I read this one. I really liked it, and then I think this one comes next. This one's about like serial killers that apparently get together. Apparently this one's really good. I like this author a lot, Lauren Asher. Okay, so I just published the unhaul video that I split in half. If you watch that, if you watch the unhaul and then the book shopping thing, that was originally supposed to be one vlog, but then it was like way too long when it was all put together, so I split it in half. I just published the unhaul where I was kind of doing a little bit of a bookshelf tour, and I got a couple of comments asking me if the books were too tall to stand up. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't remember for the life of me. I got this shelf at World Market and it was, I really, really wanted it at the time. And I can't remember why I stacked them like this. I think it's because some of them are too tall to go this way. But as you can see, some of them do work. But I think what the issue was that it wasn't consistent because I couldn't get all of them one direction. And instead of having some this way and some this way, I just made them all look like this, and that's just the way it's been for years. So interesting. I might see if I can do a little bit of a reorganization now that I've tested it out. I kind of like it, but I'm so used to these piles that now I don't know. What do you guys think? I need to fix this because that's driving me crazy that it's not straight, but I don't know. What do we think? Okay, I put a few more up here. I think this is the problem, that the book of the month books are really iffy. And for some reason, this shelf is shorter than this shelf. I think that's part of the problem here, is that they weren't even. But I kind of like having this shelf have some vertical, and then we have like the dragon magic favorite section being horizontal. So I don't know. This is a work in progress, guys. If you have any ideas, I'm all ears. And this is so funny that I'm such a creature of habit. I just commented back on that comment that I'm like, you know what? I haven't even thought about it in years. It's weird how we can get into those things until somebody says something. And I kind of like being able to see the spines this way. So, food for thought. Okay, I know it's dark, so this lighting is not really the best because it's nighttime lighting, and my apartment lighting is not the best when it's nighttime, but hopefully you guys can bear with me. I actually love this section now. I added this book here, and then I put a couple of other things in different places. I was thinking of doing like maybe another vertical section on this side, so it's like, you know, horizontal, vertical, horizontal over here, so it's kind of like catty corner, if that makes sense, and then still leaving my favorites up here. But I did take some from this top part and put it down here, and I'm honestly really liking it. This is why I need you guys. This is why I need your comments because I just had a whole life-changing bookshelf moment and I didn't even think this was gonna happen. So thank you very much. I'm gonna have to go back and look at who commented, and you know who you are, and thank you so much. I'm loving this. Let me know if you have any other ideas, like I said, because I feel like you guys are probably going to see things that I'm not even seeing. I know a lot of people color code, and I've had these stacks color coded before, and then they all got kind of messed up throughout the years, and I just kind of left them because I tend to like really dark books. Like my books are either like hot pink, this one's actually really faded, or they're kind of dark, I feel like, or at least they used to be. So that's how this was kind of originated, because this kind of all went together. But now these go together because I've got a couple by the same author. I've got some L.C. Silver, some Lauren Asher. I don't know where the other 2 books of Caraval went. I don't know where they went. I'm so confused because I just watched myself unbox them in the vlog as I was editing it today for the one that just came out today that I've been talking about, and I don't know where it went. Oh, we just had a momentary power situation go on. So I need to look for Legendary and the third one in the Caraval series and figure out where on earth they went so I can add them to this. And now I do have so much more room. This is genius. Okay, I found the other 2. The middle one is Legendary and the last one is Finale, which makes sense for the finale. So I realized as I was doing this, I realized why I did it like this. I had another thought. I remembered like 3 years ago why I did this. It's because this is a really deep shelf. Like, you guys can't see this. I don't know if the depth is really gonna show. Let me show you a behind the scenes. So there's all this room behind where I could theoretically put more books. And I think, so the idea behind doing it this way is actually if you shove these all the way back, you can fit 2 stacks of books. So I think not every book, but the smaller ones you can fit 2. But you could fit 2 either way with stuff behind them. So I think that's part of it, and they don't really have anything to sit against, so I have to really adjust every book and make sure it's on the same level, or else it's going to annoy me like that. But anyway, I do kind of like it. We're gonna live with it for a little bit. You still can kind of see the shelf bowing just a little bit there, but I do like it. I took a few more off the top and put them down here. Okay, so this is fun. I was chosen to get an ARC of this book. It looks so good. I'm so excited. I just downloaded it, and honestly, sending them to your Kindle is so much easier than it used to be. It used to be so difficult, and now they make it so easy, and it literally looks like this on my Kindle. Like, it just looks like a regular book once you put it on there. And so I think I need to read this one pretty soon because it's coming out. Let's see. Okay, it's not telling me, but I'll put it on the screen, or you guys can look this up and I'll keep you updated on my thoughts because I'm super excited about this one. I love this cover. I love the art. So now it's just on my Kindle right there, and I'm reading The Coworker. Let's see what else I have. I have A Step Past Darkness, Ledge, A Far Wilder Magic, Funny Story. I think that's Betting on You. It's just not showing up on the screen. Yeah, that's so weird that it's not showing up. The Gin Waits 100 Years. I have so many books to read, and I still haven't read Powerless, you guys. I had to stop and I had to go to The Coworker because I was just like, I couldn't concentrate on fantasy. So hopefully I can finish The Coworker, read the ARC that I got of Snow and Sapphire, and then go back to Powerless and The Veiled Kingdom. That's kind of my plan here. Okay, I know this video is a little bit all over the place, but I got another ARC and I'm so excited about this one. I can't even tell you. This one is like a small town mountain romance situation. It sounds like the coolest ever. So of course I am sending it to my Kindle, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is so funny, like it tells you it's processing, and then what's cool is it'll show up on both of my Kindles, and it has a cover and everything. So things are just like, they've really come a long way since the early days of ARCs, and I'm just so excited to share these with you guys. So this one's called Worth the Risk by Bea Borges, I think is how you say it, and I'll show it to you once it's on my Kindle later. And I really need to start reading these ARCs because they're going to be out soon. Oh, there it goes. Now it's in my library. So cool. I love it. Thank you so much, Bea Borges, for sharing this with me. So excited to read. For reference, this is what it looks like. It's so cute. It's totally giving like Elsie Silver or Lauren Asher. And I actually think I saw an alternate cover that I think this is just the advanced reader copy cover, but it's described as a swoony, kick your feet in the air. Oh my gosh, my hand's shaking. Hold on. Small town romance with humor and heartfelt connections. So if that's something you think is your vibe, I think it comes out pretty soon. Actually, I think it comes out mid to late May, maybe June. I'll have to check it out, but definitely look at this up on Goodreads or Amazon or wherever you get your books. Oh my gosh, there's so much fuzz everywhere. Look, there it is. It's downloading the ARC that I just put in there. Also, I totally cut myself on the roses that I got yesterday. Okay, nope, I pressed the wrong button. So easy to do. My tiny little Kindle. So then you click that and it's downloading. And there's the cover. It looks amazing. I love that it says advanced reader copy. That's so cute. I'm also right now, just to kind of update you guys on what I'm reading, because I feel like this vlog has been a little bit all over the place. I've been reading The Coworker. I'm definitely more than 13% in. I think it just hasn't synced yet. And then the book that I actually got in the mail from that Goodreads giveaway was called The Magic Pill by Johann Hari. Of course, I've been reading the physical version, but then I just really wanted the Kindle version because I felt like I was reading it at night and I just wanted to be able to read it on my Kindle. So of course I bought it on one of those Kindle bonus points days, but I have the physical copy upstairs that I have been reading. That's also an advanced reader's copy, which is pretty cool. And The Magic Pill is really different from what I would normally read because I haven't read nonfiction in a little bit, but it is all about like the new weight loss things like the Ozempic and Mounjaro, but it's actually really has a lot more like anthropology, history type related things about like processed foods and like why humans started to like have all this inflammation, which I find really fascinating. So it's, I don't know, I'm on like chapter 3 right now and I think it's pretty good. So if you have noticed me reading that on Goodreads, follow me if you don't already follow me on Goodreads so you can actually see things in real time, and also on Instagram. But so I'm reading The Magic Pill. I'm listening to The Coworker. You can see that one's a Kindle Unlimited, but I also have the audiobook, and it is so, I don't know, like I have mixed feelings about The Coworker right now. There are some parts where I find it so fascinating. It's like so fast paced, and then there's this part where like one of the narrators just talks about turtles for so long and it like starts to get really boring, and I think that might be part of the point. I don't know. Frida, I feel like never misses, so hopefully this one's gonna have a really good twist. And then I'm really excited to read Worth the Risk for that ARC, and then I also have the Of Snow and Sapphire ARC as well. So I have a lot of good things that I'm reading right now, and I did put Powerless to the side, as I told you guys, and The Veiled Kingdom. I just like, I don't know what it was, like it was really good, but I just needed something a little quicker. So I'm gonna go back to that, don't you worry. I just wanted to give you a little update on what I've been reading, and if you haven't already commented, please let me know what you are reading and if you've read any of these or you're looking forward to reading them as well, because I always love to read through your comments and see what you guys are reading and see if you have an opinion on things that I'm currently reading or am about to read. So there's our little update. Oh, I can 100% appreciate this right now. This is the dedication in, let me show you, in Worth the Risk. This is the dedication page, and I just know I'm gonna love it already. Sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, it's hard for me to read romance, but maybe this is exactly what I need. Just a little reading update. I'm reading this ARC of Snow and Sapphire by Casey Silver, and it's such a fast read. Okay, this is not doing justice how pretty the cover is, but go look at it because it's out now. This was an ARC. By the time this video is out, it will be out on Kindle Unlimited. I know I've been trying to give you more recommendations for Kindle Unlimited, so definitely check this one out. It's a really quick read so far, and it's really cute. So it's like a fantasy, oh, how would I describe this? Like, the odds are against them, but they clearly are destined for each other. Love it so much. Okay, I feel like I haven't checked in a little bit, so quick little reading update. I'm on chapter 11 of Powerless. It feels like I've been reading Powerless for forever because I did start this video reading Powerless, and then now I think I'm going to finish it off because sometimes it's really hard to tell. Like, I collect my vlog clips, and then sometimes it's really hard until I've edited it. Wow, why was that so hard to say? Edited it to know how long it's going to be. So I think I'm going to finish this one here and then pick up the next one. But I wanted to give you a little bit of a reading update before I did that. So chapter 11, I'm only 16% of the way through. Let's see how much, 10 minutes left in the chapter. Oh no. 7 minutes. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. 7 hours and 6 minutes left. Although the audiobook says I have like 13 hours, so somewhere in between there. This is really picking up. It's really good. I can't remember if I gave you a full rundown of The Coworker or not. I think I did after I read it, that I liked it, but it wasn't my very favorite. And then I went back to Powerless, so this has been kind of a roller coaster of a vlog, but I'm really getting into this. This is really picking up. I'm loving it. If you've read Powerless, please let me know your thoughts below. I wanted to share also, you guys know I'm like the queen of having a snack while I'm reading. Like, I made s'mores in the last vlog, and I just discovered these Built bars. They are so good. Like, I don't even know how I don't know when they came out. I don't know how long they've been around. I don't know how I missed them, but this one is brownie batter, and the puff ones specifically are so good. And I don't know, sometimes I need to like eat less sugar because it keeps me awake at night. And so this is like a perfect alternative. And I'm always looking for really delicious / maybe a little bit healthier snacks, but the s'mores will probably never leave my life. I don't know if Built Bars has a s'mores flavor, but if they do, I will be stocking up. So anyway, Powerless is going really, really well, which is especially good because I just saw a TikTok from Kai Reads. If anybody follows her, I love her so much. And she was like, I thought that Reckless, the sequel to this, is coming out June 2nd, but it's coming out later. I think, is it July 2nd? I'll have to look at my pre-order because I've already pre-ordered the sequel and I need to read the little novella. So I'm hoping that I'm going to fly through this a little faster. Those work projects that I was working on that were really delaying the vlogs have kind of eased up a little bit. So hopefully we'll have more vlogs coming, and thanks for your patience. Oh, and one new really exciting thing. I did add like a little membership thing. So I'm going to try and do exclusive little like videos and live streams for people who join. There's like, in case you don't know what it is, there's like a little join button when you're watching this on a computer. I don't know about a TV or a phone. I don't think it's there, but I'll put the link in the description so you can look at it. I think I'm going to do live bookshops with me for like the members. I think that'd be so fun to take you guys to the bookstore and like live shop with you, and just do fun things like that. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Obviously no pressure. I just love interacting with you guys in the comments, but somebody suggested that I start a Patreon, and I don't think I can handle that right now, but I decided to try out the YouTube feature for that. So we'll see. Let me know what you're reading. I always want to know what you guys are reading, and let me know if you have any good snack suggestions. So that's my little reading wrap up, and I have been just picking up the vlogs right where I left off on the last one, so I'll probably do that here too, just because it seems to go well. So make sure you're subscribed so you see the next one, and if you need to watch the last one, I'm honestly really proud of the last one, so if you didn't watch the last one, make sure you do. I'll link that below too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next vlog.